Hi everyone and welcome to my show. It's been a few months and the place has come together quite nicely. The apartments were nice enough to give me a second induction cooler. This makes my cooking much easier. And I have many dishes that I've made in the past few months. It's really good to be back to cooking again. No more TV dinners, no more of those keto things that made me sick. No more shelter food. I mean, everything was making me sick. So, this is a bit of a relief. I haven't been sick a day. You may remember my last video where I showed you the place. It was practically right after moving in. Well, now that I've settled in completely, let me show you around again. Okay, so here we have the wok, and we've added for making the Chinese food. Got our pot holders hanging over here now. Up here we got a casserole dish we didn't have before. And the whole kitchen has a more functional look to it now. We have up here all my spices. The big jars are my homemade spices. We got stuff hanging. We rearranged the coffee machine to make room for the two induction burners. As you can see, I've got stuff hanging up here on the wall now to make a little bit more room. And of course, we still have our Mac computer, headphones. We've got a towel rack now for the dish towel. We got these little shelves down here where we can see. Yes, there we go. Little shelves right there by the desk. A little light there for when I'm wanting to keep it a little dimmer. And the living room has a little bit more of a lived-in look to it now. Still got our dragon collection up here. And we have my rack that hangs out on the speaker. And my friend James found that. And of course we still have our dragons on the wall, but now we have this new addition right here, just kind of hanging out there. Like I said, the whole place has a little bit more of a lived-in look now. So I got a fridge. We have mounted the TV just a little bit lower now, which makes it more accessible. And it's actually, there we go, set up so that I can turn it, get into the closet, whatever I need to do. Up top we've added a couple more dragons. And in the middle there is a monster truck pillow that my friend Wyatt got me.
He ate those people for dinner.
Rearranged a couple of pictures.
Lunch, he was a super
And we got all of our movies and puzzles. And down here we have massive more movies. So my shelves are a little full. Got the camera in the corner there.
Republican said, yeah, I used to have
Got
lunch
a
with
few
segregationists
tools
all
and
the time. We
things
need to go
through
back to
here.
that.
Clothes behind the curtain.
Yeah, I don't think it'd go over
More
so
clothes
well.
in there.
This, I mean, I guess that was what he was trying to say probably, is like sitting and talking to people that you disagree with.
Yeah, the bed still looks pretty much the same. Got the nice curtains. I don't know if I showed you before, but there's a light inside the bed as well. Got my little fan there. Nice little cozy sleeping area. And in the bathroom, inches down here, we have added a nice hand towel rack. So anyway, that's the improved place. Down here we have the air pressure. So it's looking a whole lot more homey now. Alright. Back to the news desk. As you can see, the apartment now has a more lived-in look to it. There really is nothing else I need. It did cost a bit. I had practically nothing when I got here. I had a coffee pot, some clothes that mostly didn't fit me. And I pretty much had to buy everything again. This left me pretty poor, and of course, once again, I was denied Social Security. I don't know what it is with the government not wanting to give me Social Security. When I was stuck at the shelter, I saw all kinds of able-bodied people getting SSD. And here I am with one leg, a messed up shoulder and back, diabetes. I don't know, combined with age and the fact my wheelchair simply won't go anywhere in the snow, I'm pretty well screwed for finding a job and keeping it through the long winter months here. It would have helped if my nephew hadn't been so greedy. He was all too quick to extract $3,000 for helping out family. It's all about family was his favorite thing to say. Yeah, right. All about family for profits, more like it. You know, that $3,000 would have sustained me for months to come. Needless to say, I don't talk to him much now. Yeah, I would never do that, not to family. I mean, I've taken in friends, just friends, for extended periods of time. I never charged them a dime. And to top it off, after I paid him the $3,000 plus 700 and some in food stamps, and he goes, "Yeah, you're all good, you're square." He actually expected me to give him my $600 speaker. And he got all butthurt when I told him no and left me stranded with all my stuff on the side of the building. He even refused to let me use his handcar. One trip, that was it. He didn't wait and watch the stuff while my friend and I hauled it upstairs. We had to find someone to watch it. And he calls me selfish. What a joke. So now, nearly broke again, I will be filing a third appeal with Social Security. I'm also trying to get something called old age pension. OAP is only good though until I turn 61. And then the state supposedly will become an advocate for my Social Security so they no longer have to pay. At least that's what the social worker says. We'll see. Well, on the flip side, I have settled into a nice daily routine. I have my projects, writing, photography, my YouTube. I've recreated the outro part of my videos, as you're going to see. And also I've been learning some new programs on the iMac that I picked up at the pawn shop for $300. It's $1,900 a year. I managed to pick up a copy of Final Cut Pro and Motion Designer for doing animation effects, and I've also been working on new sets like the ones you see in this video. I take a trip down the trail every day to Walmart just for my Mountain Dew. Sometimes I go downtown afterwards just to stay out in the air. And sometimes I go the other direction too, to Walgreens for my meds. No matter where I go, I've got my friends, real friends, that don't put me down like my son and nephew. They stop by every day. We watch movies, go out, enjoy each other's company. Hey, spring is trying at least to arrive here in the Springs. We have many cold and windy days still though. But as soon as the trees have leaves, I'll be making another video of the trail. Yeah, it's really pretty when the grass is green and the trees are nice and shady instead of just being sticks. Speaking of spring, we had a really nice day where the temperature was nearly 90 degrees. Yeah, next day was 70. It was time to do a bit of exploring, so we went further down the trail to Old Colorado City. Here are some highlights of the trip. Alright, hope you like that. I'm also looking forward to the thunderstorm season, which should be coming soon. And I hope to get some good shots of that as well. And of course, don't forget, 4th of July, that's not too far away. I found this nifty light that straps to my head. That way I can get around at night on the chair and actually see where I'm going. So I'll most likely be going to the nearest display to watch the fireworks. Well folks, that wraps up this edition. Remember to hit that subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, thank you for watching.